Okay, so good evening. So it is always good to have this break. You're coming to the center and practicing, and come away from all the problems and issues and things that you have to do at home. When you come here, you are leaving all those activities and problems and issues or things that you have to deal. And when we come and to practice, then there comes some form of expectations and some form of desires that while I am meditating tonight, I would like to deal with this problem, and once I leave the temple and all the problem is just gone. Or a hope that, okay, while I'm meditating, I will be contemplating on this issue, and then I will be able to deal with that and get the solution from that practice. So this form of expectations and hopes, in a way it is good. Because of that, it brings you here. But in the same time, it is not good. If you have that, then it is difficult to get the head around. Mind is simply blocked. You cannot, what's called a peeling out, or to see things the way it is. So that's why the way that our mind works is very, very complex. And very interestingly, it doesn't become a calm when we want it to be. The more we want, it actually becomes more agitated, and the mind will not be calmed. So that's why when we practice meditation, we have to be back into the basics, a simple practice. And sometimes people have this in mind that I have been meditating for a long, and last week or yesterday or this morning I was practicing, and then I attained this level of a meditation or that level of a meditation, and now I'm doing tonight, I should gain a higher state of a meditation. Like that. And the mind is not like that. Whereas the practice of a meditation is very simple. We do come back to the object of a meditation and work with that object of meditation. And this basics is something that amazingly it opens up our hearts, opens up our mind, and completely opens a new dimension into our hearts and minds, so that we can see how things unfolds. The moment when we have expectations or desires or hopes to gain something or attain something or solve problems, and we are intentionally focusing on something, and as a result of that, basically we have rejected to see things as they truly are, but with a desire that it must be like this, it must be like that. Then mind simply becomes more cluttered and more deluded, and it cannot attain. Whereas when we simply come back to the breath and just feeling the breath, watching the breath in an open mind, then rest will just unfold. and gradually we see things as it appears. It's like when we are having too much thinking or wanting to or expectations, it's like a wind blowing the surface of the water so hard that we cannot see inside the lake, what's inside the lake. And the moment when we bring our mind back to the breath, which is the main object of a meditation that we are concentrating this year, what's happening here is that we're trying to take this wind away. The more we are settling on this breath, then it's like a water surface is settling down, becomes a quieter and a calmer, and then we can see through insight what's going on. What is inside? So our mind is like that. So we have to make it the mind that's settled beyond our expectations and our hopes, coming to the basics that it is. When we were in the retreats, we were told that if you want to see the amazing animals coming out from the forests, you have to sit quietly and being an observer of whatever coming through. Then you will see the amazing animals. And I always had that, what sort of animal out there? And that thinking actually was preventing me to see. And the concept of this animal actually was not the real animal, but that was just like all the distractions comes, and seeing them in a very as they are, rather than putting our any expectations or desires or wanting to see, wanting to deal with. So it's just seeing that, and that was complete a change. Before I was like looking for the real animal, but later on a practice taught me that actually it's not the real animal. The real animal within ourselves, embedded inside in our consciousness, and that will come as our mind settles. And that's like we're able to see inside the inside our mind. It's like we're able to see any creatures inside the lake. And as we see that again, the moment when we see inside the mind that's happening, then again we should not be thinking of liking and disliking, or thinking or putting any thoughts on it. The moment when we put the thoughts on it, again prevents from seeing. So that's why we have to just see and observe and let go. But here in this letting go moment, what we can do, it's called will. So what we can, we can have this will. When this arises, I'm there to watch. When I'm watching it, I'm there to investigate. But that investigation, once I have done this investigation, I am going to let it be, not holding on to it. So that is the essence of the practice. And with that, we are repeatedly doing the same basics, coming back to the breath and watching and relaxing and letting it be there. And in the meantime, rest of other things unfolds and unfolds. So in that case, we're simply watching, investigating, and letting go. And with that, without knowing, we have actually went through quite far and gained the insight of the practice. So that's why a practice of meditation is like something, the insight that comes without thinking of that insight itself, so that we able to free our mindset and ourselves down. Okay. So with this reflection, let's practice meditation. Right? So sitting in a comfortable position, relax yourself. Leave all your responsibilities aside. Feel the presenceness here and now. Not thinking of anything, but just feeling your presence here. And spend time. Feel this breath as it comes in and as it goes out. No tension. Do not hold or do not regulate it. So simply just let it be and observing as it is. Comes or goes, or if you feel in your belly rise and fall. So just be with the breath. As you sit here quietly, we shut our eyes down, so that reduces all the sensual pleasures that we gain from seeing things. And the sound that we hear again, use it just as the instruction rather than thinking about it. And if you are concentrating, able to feel the breath, then again you don't have to listen to the sound of what I'm saying. Free from the thoughts, but just to feel the breath. It comes and goes, rise and fall. And let the nature unfolds itself. A breath as a foundation we are standing on, relaxed, not tension, and whatever comes, whatever arises, whatever is happening, just observing it. Do not expect to see this or that, or do not hope to solve this or solve that. Just feel that breath in your body. Any emotion comes, watch it, but do not engage with it. Any feeling comes, watch it, and drop it and back to the breath. There's a foundation, a platform that we are standing on. We are in a safe place, secure, nothing to worry, nowhere to go. Learning ourselves. Nothing to worry about this body. This is quietly sitting here, and we feel as the breath comes in and as it comes out. And layers of mind opens with the feelings and emotions. let it come, let it arise. We simply sit and watch and let go. Do not engage, do not take on, do not hold on. It's like sitting at the bank of the river and watching the river flow. It's a beautiful moment that we are sitting here quietly, observing ourselves. Breath comes in, goes out. As the mind settles with the breath, other things arise, like the wind blowing the ripples on the surface of the water. No need to worry. Just let it go. Do not worry. Just watch and let it be. Do not make it personal. Do not try to push it away. Just remembering I am sitting here relaxed, watching this breath comes in and goes out. While I'm doing this, whatever comes, I know this is coming, so watching, investigating, it has come, now it is causing this or causing that. Nothing to do with me. Let go. Back to the breath. See it, know it, investigate it, and realizing the true nature of it. So basics, sitting quietly, observing the breath, whatever comes, just observing it.